if you think hospice is going to be a difficult decision, it is. But understand on the back side of that, hospice is actually the single greatest thing you can do at that critical point in time for your loved one, in my opinion. And if you trust the people at Schneck with all of the medical care that leads up to a hospice decision, continue to trust them. Just continue to trust them. This was our first experience through this, and they took every step to make sure that not only was Scott cared for, but you have this huge family. You got 4 little girls.
They were little then.
Yeah, my daughter, their uncle is it. And they still want to color, they don't understand what's wrong. And so they provided an opportunity for our entire family to go through this with a support network around and an area to do that. It was fantastic. You don't get that in Indianapolis. You're not going to get that in a big suburban hospital. You get that at Schneck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's the people.
Yeah, 100%. I can understand the difficult decision that it is to engage that, especially in our 2 scenarios. Our 2 scenarios were both all medical options have been exhausted. And in Scott's situation, he was already almost going sepsis. Well, he went sepsis, I think, 2 days into hospice. And so we knew that was going to be the end game there for Scott. For Mom, it was a little bit different because we had hope up until it was stage 4, in liver, in lymph nodes, in bone, in brain. Cancer was everywhere. And then the doctor did an amazing job of saying, these are the steps that we've taken. We have no more steps to take. And so this is what's going to happen and it was a horrible conversation. This is what's going to happen to your mom in the next 2 weeks. And you just talked about Mom and her feet and other areas that she was having significant pain in. Until you're in that situation, when you have no other recourse to alleviate pain, you can either sit and continue to watch that happen in front of you for however that duration goes, and at the end, that is still the end, or you can care and provide care for both Mom and then, in our scenario, for Dad and I. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. I remember her continuing to say, what you're doing is making your mom pain-free. What you're doing is helping your mother. So all of that internal struggle that I was having personally, that I was the one, administering, that just reassuring voice on why I was doing what I was doing was helping Mom. It's one of the greatest things that there's a lot of great...
It's happened to us.
Well, there's a lot of great revolution. Medicine is always an ever-changing. But the decision to go with hospice is one of the best decisions that we have made for both Scott and for Mom. Mm-hmm. So,
after the fact, it's good for you too that you've made that decision, because it helps relieve your mind that they're going to die in peace.
When the hospice first showed up at the home with Mom, it was introduction of the dogs by Mom to the hospice staff. And then it was the inquiry about what dogs do you have, and that whole scenario. So it was just another one of the points that helped Mom, I think, through it.
Yeah.
Helped us through it.
Yeah.
Angels.
Yep. No wounds.
Yeah, they were fantastic.
Yep, they were. As soon as she passed, they took care of calling everybody that needed to be called.
Yep. People that show up with hidden angel wings and take care of everything, it's just absolutely fantastic. I'm unaware of a negative stigma, because if there is, there shouldn't be.
I would hope that someone would say this is for care. It's not for death. It's more for life and care.